Hello, welcome to Posture Projects. I'm Dr. Wil Dr K here, River Valley Chiropractic. We get quite a few patients that come in here with hip pain. And today I'm going to show you a general stretch to kind of encompass the hip and help alleviate some of that pain. Obviously, hip pain is usually caused by, it can be caused by a myriad of things. But in general, sometimes mostly it could be just muscular tightness in and around the hip. In particular, one of the muscle groups that can be causing an issue would be the piriformis muscle. If you can kind of see this here, piriformis muscle. It's a band of muscle that spans from the tailbone all the way into that hip pointer part of the bone, which is the greater trochanter of the femur there. And you can kind of see this area with that causes the pain distribution in that particular muscle group. Or it could be even the TFL muscle, or the tensor fasciae lata muscle, right here on the side of your hip. And that actually also attaches to that IT band on the side of the thigh. And you can kind of see the pain distribution here for this particular muscle group. It could be pain all the way in the front of the thigh there. It also could be the gluteus minimus muscle, which is a muscle right in here in the hip, just underneath the glute maximus. And you can kind of see the distribution of pain that can occur. And this can also cause that sciatica pain that a lot of people are talking about. And it could just be referred pain from the glute minimus. So in just a few seconds here, I'm going to show you kind of a general stretch to kind of encompass these muscle groups. Obviously, there's a myriad of different things that can cause hip pain, but in general, the stretch I'm going to show you is going to help with that particular issue in your hip. All right, so here I am on the floor. If, for instance, your right hip is the one that's involved, you're going to have your right leg in this configuration here. So basically, the knee is kind of at a 90-degree angle. I'm kind of using my right hand to support my body here. And the other leg is in the opposite, medially rotated position at 90 degrees as well. So this is the involved hip here, the right side, and all I'm doing here with the support of this hand on my right is I'm leaning forward, keeping the upper body as straight as possible, leaning forward toward my knee here. And you feel a nice mild tension. You're just going to hold that there 30 seconds to a minute. And don't forget to breathe. Breathe in and out gently. Full breaths. And letting that muscle relax. And again, static hold for about 30 seconds to a minute. You can do a variation on the stretch where you can, I like to call it going around the clock, where you can start over here, keeping the upper body, the torso upright, and starting over here at like 10 o'clock and leaning forward, holding that for a few seconds. And then at 11 o'clock, and then 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So you can do a lot of variations of this particular stretch to help alleviate some of that pain we were talking about previously on the chart. You can also bring your heel in, just like this. And again, you can run the clock this way, okay? With the knee in, with the ankle or your heel closer towards you. Or you can bring the heel out so your leg is almost straight and also run the clock there. And again, it's always good to kind of search around and find those spots that are most tender. Like for me, this is the most tender for me right here. And to spend a little bit extra time in this particular spot, that tender spot. Again, static hold, breathe out. And that'll help alleviate a lot of that hip pain and a little hip discomfort. So if you have questions, obviously leave a comment in the comment section below. If you want to see any particular stretches or exercises, please leave a comment below. As always, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.